Hello, and welcome to the Negotiation and Dispute Resolution, or NDR, community. The Department of the Air Force needs its people performing at their best to meet the pacing threat. The NDR program helps the agency to mitigate problems within the ranks, problems which could undermine cohesion, performance, and our ability to advance the mission. As a champion of the NDR program, you oversee the use of alternative dispute resolution, or ADR, which are processes that help our airmen and guardians resolve workplace disputes. These problem-solving processes encourage communication between the parties and help them to collaborate and reach consensus. You probably have a lot of questions, so let's break some things down. Let's start by defining the two types of ADR processes you're most likely to see. Then we'll review what's expected of you. And finally, we'll share information about where you can find support. DAF uses mediation to resolve complaints and grievances against the agency. Mediation is a structured conversation where disputing parties work with a neutral third party to identify issues, uncover interests, and work toward a mutually satisfactory agreement. DAF's preferred style is facilitative mediation. DAF also uses facilitation, a less structured, problem-solving approach, led by a neutral third party, to encourage parties in conflict to overcome communication barriers and engage in productive conversation regarding issues of concern. With these definitions in mind, let's look at your role. While SAF-GCA provides DAF-level guidance for the NDR program, each MAJCOM or FieldCom establishes its own plan for using ADR to meet their needs. In line with this guidance, your job is to manage workplace ADR services at your installation. Referrals for ADR will mostly come from the Equal Opportunity Office, but can also come from personnel, legal, a first sergeant who recommends ADR, or even a leader who reaches out for support. You manage all aspects of the process. You will ensure suitability and conduct intake conversations with the parties. Find a skilled, experienced mediator or facilitator. Confirm logistical arrangements with the parties. And ensure all ADR documents are processed and information is tracked properly for later reporting. Once you're comfortable with these duties, you'll quickly become the go-to person for everyone who engages with an ADR process. As you get used to your role, you'll have the chance to promote ADR services and strengthen relationships with key players, like personnel and legal. You'll educate employees and managers about how to use ADR, and you'll build your own neutrals bench. Eventually, you'll lead every part of the workplace NDR program at your installation. It's also a good idea to become familiar with the sources of guidance you'll rely on in your role. The Administrative Dispute Resolution Act, or the ADRA, is the statute underpinning our work. Next, the Department of Defense Instruction 5145.05 guides DoD agencies in establishing their programs. For DAF-specific guidance, look for DAF Policy Directive 5112 and DAF Instruction 511201. There are three key reference guides you'll find helpful as well. They are the NDR Manager's Workplace Mediation Process Guide, the Mediation Process Intake Guide, and the Mediator's Workplace Mediation Process and Skills Guide. Each guide provides step-by-step instructions and a checklist you can print for your convenience. You'll find these guides and an additional resource library on the NDR Microsoft Teams page. Send an email to saf.ndr.workflow@us.af.mil and request to be added to the MS Teams page and the email list so you can access materials designed specifically for you. Congratulations on becoming part of our uniquely important DAF NDR community. By committing to this important role, you will uphold the standards of the NDR program throughout DAF, and you will ensure your command has access to ADR services to help resolve workplace conflict. Effective management of conflict is crucial for the success of our mission. We're excited you're on board. Let's make a difference together. To learn more, download this video's companion document. Check out other videos in the NDR Manager series. Visit the Training and Education channel of the DAF Mediator Community MS Teams page, and contact your MAJCOM or FieldCom program office. If you do not know who your MAJCOM or FieldCom contact is, email saf.ndr.workflow@us.af.mil to request this information.